Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. First game did not go very well. My starting hand was terrible, but I did draw the frog on time, and my opponent wasn't doing crazy stuff out of the gate. So really, overall, it wasn't like a horrible draw on my side. It was probably a reasonably fair assessment of this deck's failings. But, we'll see.
I must protect the one.
Where were you last game? Yeah. Well, I don't want that early in a game. I'm keeping him because I have so few things that are that castable. Wow. Toad is my superhero. He has the superpower to be played earlier in the game than everything else. Everyone had a lot of small minions to counter this guy last game. They had the execute. That's really what it. That's where it went downhill. He didn't have that execute. I could have been doing okay. Toad. Toad of hugeness. Making a totem, not really the priority. So now what? Excuse me. Panther mode. Okay. I'm just gonna play this guy and see if he draws any aggro. Either one of my guys could kill him. My opponent doesn't know that my Hobgoblin is pretty worthless. He might be worried about me playing some stupid gimmicky deck, which may be stupid and gimmicky, but you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want the stupid gimmicky deck to work out. So he totally paid his way this time. Totally earned his keep. I cannot make this. I can make this thing kill that, but I can't make it survive, which is lame. I can play him and grow him. The thing is, if I just attack and I don't put out the Flame Tongue Totem, it's only a 50-50 chance that it works. So I have to do it first. Yeah. I could put him out and give him taunt. Let's try that. Protect the Toad! I'm sure that's a waste of that card's potential. Again, with the healing, it can be a strong card. Costing 0, you notice, is still pretty good. But I'm going to hope my opponent doesn't have like a naturalize or something, because this would be a good choice to naturalize. Yes, it would give me cards, but I've got 2 mana locked, and I have a gigantic threat out there that you don't want to have to deal with. Like at all.
I wonder.
Ever. So, what is it going to be? He's thinking up a storm. Probably one of those storms of I don't have a naturalize in my hand. That's what the weather forecast looks like. What does he have, though? Mulching him would still be pretty strong. I'm guessing if he had an easy solution, he'd be much happier about his options right now. Mark of Nature. Oh, he's going to go with the extremely expensive way. Does he? Oh no, he went with defense. Oh, that's funny. I could silence that thing. Like this is even. I was happy even before that. I could have just given my guy +2 attack and killed that. But I can silence that thing down to a 2/4 not taunt and start beating my opponent's face in. I like those. I like those odds. I mean, killing it would be nice too, but yeah, waste some more buffs on it. Go for it. I knocked off double taunt. I mean, it's not that taunt or it's not, but it had taunt, and then he was mulling over it, like, oh, I guess I'll give it the +4 defense, even though it's also taunt. I thought he was going to give it +4 attack, and then like Kung Fu me, but he didn't have enough mana for it. But like get it up to 6 attack, and then 1 Kung Fu would kill my guy, but boy, would it hurt for him.
Where shall I strike?
Yeah, that's pretty serious. Let's see what we can wrestle up. Again with my guy. So he'll be very low if I just go and beat through that thing. He'll be down to 1, in fact. I can't just silence him, And unfortunately, the way I raid my guys, I can't put the Flame Tongue in between and sacrifice both the weenies and keep my big one alive. On the other hand...
What to do?
It's just not enough. Again, this guy's 50-50 chance he could actually kill that if he suicided, but those are not good odds. Well, then again, it's a 50-50 chance, and then if he fails, then I just trade the owl and hit my opponent for 9. Those are pretty good odds. What am I bitching about? Okay.
What to do?
Let's see what happens, and I'll decide what to do with the other ones here. Totem's not going to affect this. Nice. So I'm supposed to surrender, probably. Let's go with him and make a totem.
I'll be a real knight.
Healing totem would be fine. Yeah, spell damage. I mean, I probably have no use for it whatsoever, but people see the spell damage and they're like, ah! Yeah, no, you were screwed that time. My draw worked out. I would have been okay without the silence, but I got the silence and I won that 50-50 coin toss there. That was pretty good for me. Made for a very quick victory. Would have been a very quick victory even if he had kept playing. So, yeah. The 7/7 for 4, man. Yes, he costs 6 mana, but when he comes out turn 3 or turn 4, yeah. Execute another game.
Watch your back.
Okay.
For Doomhammer.
Oh, this is tough choices. Obviously, you're gone. You're lame, but you're staying because it costs 3 mana. Hex. Pitch this to try and get more minions. If I'm keeping him, I definitely have to pitch. He's awesome for early on, but I think I gotta pitch him too because I can't wait that long. I need to try and get some things I can cast. Because this alone will do nothing. Oh, this is not good either. At least I have the mind control tech for when I'm getting completely and utterly stomped by my opponent. Do slightly, but not really try and turn it around. I could coin out a totem, that's useless, so I guess I'm going to suffer some augmented dagger beats, or are you going to play more minions? If you have more minions, it might be worth playing more minions, but no, you guys beat me for 4. Pretty rough. You're going to save that. Okay. If I get him out, he might trigger with that. You probably spend your effort getting rid of him, which is not the end of the world. Let's do that. He really does have, like, he has all the aggro. He has, like, this crazy, like, taunt symbol on his back, even though he doesn't technically have taunt. Nobody wants to be the one who runs into stupid hobgoblin combos and loses. Fan of Knives him. I am so glad you used that Fan of Knives before this guy came out, because he's much better. I think the 1/1 would have benefited from that guy, even though it would have been, like, summoned. Maybe not, though. It says played. It has to be from hand. These guys aren't actually going to do well, but at least my opponent should have to spend some stuff to get rid of them, hopefully. Fan of Knives would have been super annoying. Does he have a double Fan of Knives? Deal? He's bigger. I could just play this as a 4/4, which is a waste of potential, but it works out so much better on this board right now than other stuff.
I like. Totems I love.
Just, like, seriously, like, these guys are going to do crap all. I could make a totem and not be able to even play one of these guys. It would have been ridiculous, so.
My mother does
Yeah, that worked out fine, because all I had was garbage. All I had was garbage. All I had was garbage. Do I save him or him? Which one is worthy of saving? Basically neither. But should be able to fire elemental that guy after he kills one of them. This is actually less likely to come up now, I think. It doesn't look like my opponent is going to go nuts with like a whole ton of minions right away. She may be tempted to make a dagger to stab my totem, just so that 4/4 boy isn't so easily destroyed. I don't know.
Pay attention, class.
Oh. Spells. Oh no. It's really annoying manner too. So now I could fire elemental and blow up one of those guys, but hey, my opponent doesn't have a dagger right now. Actually, if she loses him, she's losing that death rattle too. I think that sells me, because nothing else I do, again, is going to be very good right now, so let's terminate that. There's no sense tauntifying my guy. He's probably going to get hit by both of those things, or one of them in a spell. Either way, it doesn't matter. That's a little awkward, because he can't get through that. If he could take the damage and survive, he'd be fine. Hey! Interesting. This is turning into quite a Dr. Zeusian arm standoff. Uh-oh.
I am under.
Ugh. I have expensive stuff, right? Oh my god. I have all this fat stuff slowing down my deck, making me lose mostly, and you still won the joust. Bite me. Lightning Storm? No. I can give him all this great stuff that does nothing, because he literally can't survive anything. If he had one more hit point, he could, like, hit the bubble off and then suicide on that guy. It still doesn't work. Man. I can get this guy up to a 6/6, which I guess would be okay after I suicide this guy horribly for that. Not a good deal, but we make him and then buff him up to a 6/6, or do we just play this guy? Just play this guy. Yeah. We're not going to preemptively give him taunt. My opponent can spend a bunch of effort getting rid of him, or possibly just assassinate him, or I can hit something with him and then heal him. And give him taunt. The more card advantage is not helping. This is really not looking good. Opponent has a lot of health. We have a similar number of cards. Opponent has a crazy good army. I was going to say my opponent has a better army, but now it's ridiculous. Not even close. Super doomed. Okay, so I can actually beat through him if I use everything on this guy. So I guess that's what I'm going to do, but I'm still going to, like, lose.
Feel the power.
Really nice if I had a way to do 1 damage to that guy. Or if he just hadn't won the stupid joust. I have so much expensive stuff. If he had not won that joust, this would be a whole different situation.
Fails.
If I had a way to give this guy 1 more hit point without doing this, then I could full heal him afterwards. But no, I don't, so... Do I try for a healing totem? Probably. Healing totem. It doesn't make that much difference, if any, but probably no difference. Which of these crummy guys do I play? They're all crummy in their own ways. I guess him, because the ability to attack twice isn't going to help unless I could actually kill my opponent, which I super can't. The 2 extra mana on battle cries is unlikely to make any difference in how much my opponent can play. I just haul off the play wrong. It's unlikely to help. There's 1. That guy would have cost 4, so he'd be down 2 mana. Oh right, I'm dead. Doesn't even matter. Yep, wouldn't be able to do that. Well, you could have done that instead of this. I was still dead.
I am ready to learn.
Yeah, so it's Shaman, like my favorite class for the arena, and boy is it not working out. Well, our whole 1 win. This is looking like probably a negative run as we go into sudden death. We'll just have to try and stave it off. Try to break even next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.